Okay, next up we have Katie Neilson, and she's going to share a story about how the world has completely changed her business and the path that she thought she was on, I would say, even just 6 months ago. And I'm really grateful that she would stand up and share this story that's, I think, a really vulnerable story for you to share. So thank you. Please join me in welcoming Katie to the stage.
Thank you, Sid, and thank you, WTC, for inviting me to speak. 2021 was an amazing year for Assure. Assure has always been a growth company, but in 2021, we grew by 144%. We had over 500 new clients, 190 employees. We had 2,300 SPV deals closed. We had $10 billion in assets under management, $350 million running through our bank accounts monthly. With all that growth comes a lot of change. We had to change our CRM system, our phone system, our accounting system. Everything had to be changed and upgraded, and we had to redo the processes. And with all that change comes major changes to the team. The biggest effort of all was trying to change from a services company to a technology company with our proprietary private investing platform. 2022 started out on a high as well. We had a couple possible acquisition offers. We had a SPAC option. We had fundraising efforts in full swing. We were applying for awards and getting nominated for awards, and we were winning. While accepting awards on stage, behind the scenes, we were experiencing what people now call the investor winter. Our clients who invest into startups had drastically changed their investing. They had drastically changed their investing patterns. Our first quarter started out pretty normal. Our numbers were up from the previous year. However, we started to see softening in our marketing and sales numbers. Our projections for quarter two, instead of an increase in SPV deals done, we started to see a decrease, and we have never seen that in our 9 years of business. Our normal cyclical business was not acting normal, and we had to get to break even with our monthly burn and fast. While accepting awards and navigating our team through these massive changes in our business, I had to maintain poise under pressure. Inside, I was feeling panic. I was feeling anxious. I wasn't sleeping. My brain was working overtime trying to solve this problem that I could not solve. And yet, I had to stand on that stage and maintain poise under pressure. Still hopeful at the beginning of October, we were never going to give up. We kept trying all different efforts to save that business. By late November, we began to transition and shut down the business. Monthly revenue had decreased by 80%, and there were no signs of an end in sight. We were chasing a bottom we could not find. And you can see from this Crunchbase chart, the global venture funding was down 60% last year. And that number continued to decline this year. That story is still in progress. We're still working on efforts to shut down the company. But at the same time, as we're dealing with this massive change in our lives, which feels like a death in the family, I have to look forward to what is next. And there are 5 things that I'm doing to prepare and move forward in the next chapter of my life as a woman executive. The first thing I'm doing is focusing on the positive. It doesn't do me any good to play the what-if game. Of course, I could have done this better or that better, but I can't focus on that negative self-talk. I have to focus on the amazing experiences we had, the many things that I learned, the people we associated with, the things we accomplished as a team. I had the full experience at Assure, and I'm so grateful for that. The second thing is I'm evaluating my skills. I'm looking at myself objectively and evaluating what I need to do to be an asset in my next opportunity or my next business venture. I started at Assure after a 10-year stint as a stay-at-home mom. I grew as the business grew. I have a lot of real-world experiences, but my technical finance chops are lacking. So I have applied for BYU's EMBA program and have been accepted starting in July. Thank you. The third thing is networking. Most of my time at Assure I spent behind the scenes solving problems. In the last 2 years, I've had to put myself more forward, which has been good. It's been beneficial to me because I've been able to gain my own network.
Let's switch to this.
Battery died?
Testing. Okay, switch to that one.
All right. I use that network to collaborate with. Most opportunities come from the connections you make. Build your network now so that it can help you in the future. The fourth thing I'm doing is getting uncomfortable, like today. The first event that I attended after the shutdown of Assure was a Connect Capital event. Did I want to go? No. I wanted to stay at home in my nice warm bed and watch a movie, but I did go. And in fact, it was at one of those recent events that I saw my former COO, who had been with me for a couple years. And I couldn't hold back the tears. I missed my team, I cried, and I was uncomfortable. And here I am again today, being uncomfortable. The fifth thing that I'm doing is I'm being patient. We live in a crazy world. I'm not good at being patient. I want everything to go in order and as planned. But the only thing I really can count on is change. I recently read a quote by Viktor Frankl. When we are no longer able to change the situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Assure was not my last professional experience, but it did prepare me for what comes next. Thank you.